Welcome, one and all, to a character I can happily call her name with confidence. Empress Frederick Godslayer, the Sword of Odin. Because I think she has proven herself very much as the Sword of Odin after what we achieved yesterday. So she only has 21 years of life. 1085 is when the Dungeon Master, or the Grim Reaper I suppose, will come back and carry her off, kicking and screaming whether she likes it or not. Then she is dead. But she has gone out with a bang. Well, she's still here for another 20 years. She's achieved far more than I could have ever have hoped. We've got another 20 years, and of course, in that short amount of time yesterday alone, we not only managed to take back all of, or at least some of what was lost in Wales. We've not only taken all of England, but we have in fact taken the French capital. We took Paris, we took Brittany, and that kind of northwest coast of France. And we grabbed the Fountain of Youth. More on that later. Now we have the fun task of working out where we are going to give away 108 titles. Now, I did ask if you guys wanted to see it. A lot of people in the comments yesterday said, please show it off. Some people said it's the bit that they struggle the most with in CK2, CK3. So I'm happy to, if this will help other people, I'm happy to show it off because I think the realm management, indisputably, is one thing I think I have a fairly solid grasp on, regardless of how long it's been since I last played Crusader Kings, right? So let's go ahead and start churning out all these titles. Be very careful about how we dish it out. And I want to make sure we've got all of the duchies made. So this is a bit of a gamble, making sure you've got all the duchies, making sure all the borders are kind of lined up first. Because if you hold too many duchies, the more duchies you have, the less people like you. Because you're holding a lot, you're basically hoarding titles, right? That should be given away. We're not going to make the Empire of Britannia because it would just be destroyed. Mercia and Wessex, excuse me. There you go. So now we've got to dish all these out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and find unlanded Hanor's characters in our realm. My religion, my culture. We're going to go for... can we land women now? Are we capable of doing that? Let's say ruler, preferably not. Dynasty. Let's say great house, not mine. We don't want to land our own family members. That's caused us nothing but heartache and issues so far. Then I'm going to pick people with high stewardship. Higher the stewardship, more likely they are to get the prosperity events, cultural conversion, that type of thing. So we are going to go with these guys. And I'm kind of interested first and foremost whether or not we can grant... Oh, we can have landed female holders now. So what I actually might do, in that case, is I will say my dynasty, but women. All the unlanded women of our dynasty, give the land out to them. Part of our religion encourages giving away... Oh my god, our moral authority is 6, which is something we'll have to address here. But as part of our religion, we are encouraged to give titles away to family members. Women can't hold land in the Republic, so why not give the women land elsewhere? My granddaughter, for example, I think we will give the Republic of Lancaster. That's all yours. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit more careful. I do want to make rival republics, and because it's currently the top-level title, because we control it, and by default, we prefer that, I'm going to make sure these are turned into feudal realms. So we need to make sure that she has a city to kick things off. So let's take, let's take Lancaster then, I suppose. Let's make sure she's got the grand city of Lancaster. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a fiddly time. I fucked it up already. My bad. Shouldn't have included lower titles. All right, hold on. I've already messed that one up. That's okay. You know what? We can work with this. It's okay. That was a misclick. It was a mistake. It doesn't matter. We'll just have one republic under us. So because they are a republic under a republic, what that means is they won't become a merchant republic or anything like that. They'll just be a republic, which means she'll just make money. We want troops. That's the only downside there, is she's going to be more money-focused than troop-focused, right? Because feudal works different to that type of thing anyway. What was I going to give you? I was going to give you the Duchy of Lancaster, so we've got to give her Chester and Derby as well. So you can have those. Chester and Derby. Right, sorry, I fucked that up. We've done it before, though, right? The thing that I was going to do with feudal realms. We've done it before in Ireland. I spent quite a long time dishing that out. And we've got a lot to do. Right, is that all of the de jure Duchy of Lancaster? Yes, she owns everything she's supposed to own. Right, let's try this again. So here's how you're supposed to do it, unless you're an idiot. So one of these characters, Uglier inherited a barony. Fuck. How does this keep happening? What barony did he inherit? He inherited it from who, exactly? Oh, he inherited the barony from our current character's son. It passed to Uglier. Right, I think someone in the comments pointed this out. I don't know if I mentioned it at all. But during the invasion, Xuantong died. He is dead. And annoyingly, it passed over to this guy. So frustrating. Look, as long as we get a lot of women characters landed, our realm is always going to have a successor, right? Who's our current heir? Let's get that shit dealt with to start off with before I get too carried away here dishing people out titles. All right, designated heir. Pemo, why the hell could I not have a grandson as an heir? Because they're technically not at our court, I suppose. So the second this guy comes of age, we need to get into our court regardless. All right, put him on special interest. No, the special interest is that accessible right now. We need to bring this guy to court. Because he's part of someone else's court, because someone else is village, we can't name him our heir, but we can name him our heir when he's in our court. He needs to be 16. Then we're good. We've kept all our bloodlines together. Failing that, our... Was it our granddaughter or our daughter's daughter? I don't remember what line we went down. We married some people off who had the bloodline, right? It was our granddaughter. It was probably her. No, it wasn't her. Who was it we married off? I have no clue. Who was it we married off? Was it you? Yeah, okay, the woman who's married to the fucking temple holder. I remember now. How annoying. That temple is so frustrating. That's just been a massive pain in the ass. If we could revoke... We could retract... I'm almost tempted to retract titles at that point. It's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have dynasties controlling temples like that. I don't know why it's happening. It's open elective. But it keeps going to our dynasty members. It makes me wonder if a mod is overwriting it or something like that. Anyway, let's move on. Doesn't matter too much. What we have to do, first things first, is let's find some female family members. We might as well land anybody at this point. It's irrelevant. If we land her, and it's a matrimonial marriage, I wonder if the children will go back to her court. I'm going to try it. So first thing we need to do is give her a barony, like a proper barony. So we're going to give her York. That'll do. Barony of York. There you are. One for you. Then when she's has York, then we need to give her the what is called the Grand City of York. But by giving her that castle, we made it feudal. So she'll make the castle her primary title. That will flip that whole thing into a feudal county, essentially, as it is supposed to be. There you go. Now it's a feudal realm. Then if we give her the duchy title, so if we just say the Duchy of York, give her everything, she will become a duchess rather than republic. Oh, as she is. What is that? Oh, it's still called duchess. It's not really a duchess, but you know. Right, okay, there you go. Hui, our daughter. Sure, marry her off. I say marry her off. I meant give her some land so that hopefully she can have some kids in a realm of her own. So what are we going to give to you then? We've got Essex. That includes Middlesex. We've got to be careful about that one because that is London. London's obviously a big deal. Oh my god, it's under an Anglo-Saxon ruler. No. No. Give me that back. My god, is it that Greek dynasty from years ago? They're Orthodox, so it's not. No, it's not. But they have left a mark in the form of kind of orthodoxy there. Let's get this shit revoked. Give me that back. Since she is an infidel, only Orthodox vassals will object, which there aren't many of course. That's what we've got to be careful of, because that's the kind of big deal. What I should really be doing is going through all of the realm right now and revoking titles. Actually, did York have any... See, York had no sub-vassals. Same with this, so this is all safe to give away. But all this shit down here that have... so that guy's safe. Anglo-Saxon Christian, we revoke it. You are Hanorse. I assume you are Anglo-Saxon Christian. Let's get rid of that. You're fine. Let's just make sure we've got a firm foundation here for the realm. Get rid of that. Oh my god, he's got a lot of shit, hasn't he? Catholic, goodbye. Okay, there you go. Let's start bringing a bit of unity here. This is going to be a real mess to tidy up if it doesn't all work. If our vassals start getting angry that we're hoarding so many titles because we're trying to tidy things up, they'll get a little upset, but I think we should be fine. It's only really a problem if you haven't got free title revocation where the council get to vote on it. Because you're hoarding so many titles, council say absolutely not a chance. What we are risking by letting time tick while we hold this much shit is open rebellions, that type of thing. Right, reply from her in 4 days, 2 days. Thank you. I'm keeping an eye on the borders, looking for these kind of like places like this that haven't fallen back under our control yet. So Leicester is another one. And all of this, we got Warwick. Yeah, you are. What? Altaic? What's going on? This is so weird. Right, let's take all this shit back. Thank you. Gloucester. Duke Luke III, the Inquisitor of Normandy. No, thank you. Give me that shit back. They may go into rebellion. It's very unlikely, though, because we're just so ridiculously powerful compared to them. There you go. Get rid of all of these Christian vassals. Now, you could, in turn, go through every single barony as well, revoke it from those guys. I'm going to be honest, there's not really much point. Barons will almost certainly never go into open rebellion. The only time a baron will ever go into rebellion is if you try and revoke their title, at which point they've got, what, like 200 dudes? Not a big deal. Over time, those guys will convert, they'll die out, but they'll never really be a threat. Only external realms are going to be a threat now. Okay, then we got Mercia. Mercia's a pretty important one. We got Warwick in that one. Leicester is the capital. Let's give Leicester away. Well, it's not necessarily the capital, but it is the best one there. Our daughter, you know, I think I'll give you... Let's give her... So, look, Middlesex has Westminster, so I'm just going to give her Westminster. Here you go. Barony of... Oh, no, shit, sorry, it's County of Westminster, because it's Grand City of... somewhere. Am I losing my mind? Why can't I give her Westminster? Grand City. Barony. Am I actually losing my fucking mind here? Oh, weird. Oh, is it because she's our heir? Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Sod it. If we just say give her Essex. Because Westminster is the capital, she should become feudal by default. And she did. That's fine. Good shit. There you go. Okay. Nice. Godslayers are being landed left, right, and center. My granddaughter, I would like to keep you around. She's ended up inheriting Lightbiter. I think I want to keep you around for potentially breeding stock. Are those the only people? What about, like, other men of our dynasty? Let's take a look. Men who are not in our court. Wow, is that all of them? Really? Men of my dynasty? There's 2? One is Pamo, who's our current heir. I can't risk landing him. Wow, is that it? I'd like to land our dynasty a bit more so we avoid this issue of succession problems. Now, the problem is, of course, with landing this many members of our same family is that they are going to end up having claims on stuff that we have. It's going to be a lot of infighting, that type of thing. What's going on with Wales? Oh, I remember. We've got to take Wales back. I guess we'll just have to start landing good Han-Norse Germanic people. And I'm all right with that. Honestly, that's fine. Ruler, no. So, we could always give the Kingdom of England to the daughter that we just gave London to, right? That'd be fun. Why did she make her capital Bedford and not Middlesex? Genius. Right, Kongi, my friend. Good news. You can't have it. All right. Who wants to... We could invite people to a court. If they're a direct vassal, though, or vassal's courtier, we can land them. So I'm going to give you... Okay, so we can give him Huis. So you can have that one, because that's just got castles, so we don't have to worry about trying to, you know, build it up to be feudal realm again. Wrong. Could invite some of these people to court, I suppose. Fine, let's bring you over. Are you good enough? Yeah, you're pretty good. Administrator to... Alright, fair enough. I'll send you a gift, and then I'll invite you to court. There we go. Let's get you in as well. Oh, I can just land this guy. Cornwall? Cornwall is a city, so is Devon. Alright, so let's land in Devon first, then. What a complete mess, eh? What a complete mess. I want to give you... What is it in Devon? Probably like... Exeter? Yeah, there you go. Boom. All yours, my friend. Oh, that's a cut. What are you talking about? Just looked. Lidford? Never even fucking heard of Lidford. Here, take Lidford. Hopefully that will fix it, but I think I may have broken it already. You know what? I think I fucked that one up. That's my bad just for assuming I knew where I lived. Cornwall. You can have... What's in Cornwall? Tintagel. Tintagel. Okay, fair enough. Let's give it to... This guy's almost certainly not pronounced Tintagel, but I have no idea. Let's go one of... I know how it works. That doesn't mean I can, you know, put it into practice, of course. It's a lot of clicking to do. So again, yeah, I apologize. You might want to skip over all this shit. And then after that, we want to give you Cornwall. Boom. And then the Duchy of, I assume, Cornwall? Republic of Cornwall at this point. But yeah, Duchy of Cornwall. There you go. Okay, how are we looking? 98 titles left to go. Wowee. Yeah, this is it's a real fast time, isn't it? Republic of East Anglia. You know, just fucking take it. Honestly, take it. That was already one. You're good. That was a lucky gamble. Patience is another thing entirely. If I was not doing this for a YouTube series, I almost certainly would be a bit more careful about things. Kent's also fine. Who was I giving that to? Here, take it. Duchess Wong. She's Duchess. Don't land her. Who was I going to give that to? Oh, I'll give it to this guy called Wrong. Here. Kent is yours. Was that Kent I checked, or is that... Oh, no, we're good. 86 titles left to go. I think the majority of that then is in France, right? And then we got Mercia. Mercia is... If we give them Warwick first. Warwick's already a castle, very famously. You can have Warwick, my friend. It's very gripping stuff, I know. You're probably on the edge of your seats watching this. Yeah. Looking for Warwick. Warwick. There we are. Boom. And then you get the Duchy of Mercia. We're getting there. 78 now. That's pretty good. The borders are almost perfect. I mean, almost literally perfect here. We got all of Powers. I think we have, haven't we? We do indeed. Okay, we can give that away too. Fantastic. Right, so let's give them Shrewsbury. Modern-day England. You can have that one. So you can have Shrewsbury. Can't? Why? Oh, you can't marry and produce heirs. Oh, Steward of the Great Academy. Oh, fair enough. Madam, would you like Shrewsbury? Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but it's your lucky day. And then we'll give her the Duchy of Powys. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And the borders are, like I said, strictly perfect. Exactly how they should be. Finally, we got Wessex. And Wessex we can just give out, right? That's a castle. The Isle of Wight there. All right. Let's let those people join our court. Godslayer Hong, whoever the fuck that is. Welcome. You were the first here. Why can't I land you? Oh, because he's a tutor. Shit. Same story. Shit. Well, that explains why I couldn't land them in the character finder. All right. All right, well, I guess we'll give it to you then. Arngrimmer. I have Wessex, my friend. That's all yours. There you go. The perfect English borders. Take a good hard look at this, because it's never going to look like this again. It's as good as it possibly can be. So we've got all of this shit in France to give away now. Now, the Brittany... I'm given that there's already a Duchess of Brittany. I'm just going to give her the Kingdom of Brittany. Very small kingdom, but there you go. And then we've got Normandy, which we will have to give something away. Caen, all right, or Caen. I have no idea how you say it. I'm just going to give it to this guy. Oh, he's the guy that can't say land. Hold on. There you go. Boom. And, oh, fuck. I'm a fool. Right, let's try that again. We've got to give the barony away first. I don't know French baronies. I'm not an expert. It's a very slim... it's a very slim... what's the word? You know what I'm trying to say. It's not something I sit there and read very often. It's just called Vro because it's cut off, right? The other thing that's really confusing is where they're putting these letters. Barony of... Where the fuck is it? Am I going insane? Where is it? Barony of Evro. It's not there. They put it at the top. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so I thought it would be under E, but because obviously it's not an E. Oh, an accented E at least. It's at the top there. That's fantastic. Right, so, okay, so that's for you. Then you take the whole Duchy of Normandy. Just frigging get it away from me. Let's give you the actual city first. Good lord. And then, finally... Come on, let's play this game. And then we're going to give you the Republic of Normandy. Boom. 41 titles remaining. Oh, wow. We've got Anjou. Did we get all of it? Not quite. I kind of wish I had sieged out the borders properly there. That's not ours. It belongs to Bosun II. Okay, in that case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this to someone. Are you any good? I was going to say, if he was good, I'll give him the whole thing, but he's shit. All right, so now we've got to find another character. Never ends. Never ends. Do you want a title? The City of Anjou? Take it. It's all yours, my friend. I'm just going to give it the whole thing. So what's part of Anjou here? We've got Maine. We've got Perche. 100% authentic French. Right, you can take that one. There you go. Or yours. Perche. Or yours. And then we've also got Blah. Which I'm just going to give out to a random person because we've only got one province there, so I don't give that much of a shit. Here you go. Otherwise, we are going to be here forever. What is it called? What's the actual capital, though? Chartres. Okay, there you go. Brilliant. Okay, this is working. We're almost done. Paris. Paris is a big one. Paris is significant enough that I don't want to give it away. Not yet, anyway. I want to... Can we not make that a capital because we're a merchant republic? That's a shame. I think Paris we've got to give to someone important, right? Picardy. Don't really care about that one. So you can have this one, my friend. There you go. I'm just generating new vassals here because honestly this is so irrelevant. It's like really overthinking it. What's this one called? Lamont. That is for you. And I think we're more or less done. What do we still hold? So this shit here is Upper Brittany, which I'll just give to... I suppose I'll just give to her, seeing as she's the Queen of Brittany. There you go. Am I losing my mind? Do we not make it? Oh, you have it, because this apparently counts. Oh, you shit. Well, I'm just going to give her these titles independently then. There you go. And then this one here, Nantes. There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 18 titles remaining. So what have we still got? Is that all? So we got Paris, obviously. Okay, this shit here. I'm just going to give it to this guy. Oh, no, hang on. That's the Fountain of Youth. Maybe we want to hold on to that one. Maybe see if we can clear something else up elsewhere. All right, let's start giving some of these Parisian pieces away. 15 out of 8. Oh, shit. I'm not going to give Paris to. It's got to be someone important, right? Give it to Gary? I would give it to Gary. You want some land? Invite with promises? No? Ah, false religion. He's too zealous. He's too much of a zealous man. Okay, let's look for someone within my realm. A search realm. For just like a, I don't know, like a high stewardship character. If we could land this guy, that'd be, oh, he's a tutor. Tutor. Shocker. You're pretty good. Oh, but he's Lombard. It's got to be someone in my dynasty, right? My dynasty? Ruler, no. Where have all these family members come from? Oh, okay. Garthor, it's your lucky day. Congratulations. You are now the Lady Mayor of Paris. I was going to say, I don't know the word for a female Republic ruler. Lady Mayor of Paris. What a title. Fantastic news for you. I'm going to give that away. This is where the Fountain of Youth was. So that's pretty huge. What else have we got that we shouldn't have? 10 out of 8. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think the way it works is if you are just the liege of this particular province, so if we own this, we should still have access to that. So I'm going to give that away. Oh, shit. People in Bath are suffering from a frightening epidemic. Those afflicted with the disease display large buboes and high fever before vomiting blood and dying. Some spread in the streets. Healthy only a few days earlier. Disease, dread is spreading, seeping into the heart of our realm. Well, here's the loss. All of that realm management has actually pickled my brain. Oh, shit. We've just had an outbreak of the plague. All right, so let's bookmark this here. That's the end of the realm management, okay? Then I can bookmark it, and anybody who doesn't want to watch all of that shit can skip over. I'll put a timestamp on the video. Hello, welcome to the adventures of Frederick Godslayer. We've just managed the entire realm. The borders are literally perfect in England. They couldn't be any more perfect, and they won't be that perfect for long, but it is done. I'm going to name you Queen of England. Congratulations. There you go. Godslayer Hui, the Queen of England. Hoping she'll get remarried. I was a bit like now. She's 49. But we've got Denmark too. Oh, interesting. Can I give it to you? King of Denmark? Can I give Theocracies a kingdom level title? Oh, shit. Who have we got? You'll do. Here. Queen of Denmark. Congratulations. And Queen in name only, apparently, because who are these guys under? Munster? Which is under Ireland? I can duke it out between themselves. That's their problem now. The only thing we've got to do is obviously tidy up Wales, but other than that, we are back on course to greatness. Except for the plague, which is, of course, broken out and has spread absolutely everywhere. Of course, the second we take this, maybe it is God punishing us. Maybe the Pope was right all along. I think he's a liar, personally. I guess we'll carry on building the Great Wonders too, then, huh? Fantastic news. Let's get on with that. Have we got anything else we could build there? We could. Why not? Oh, because you have to be tribal. I remember. It's a tribal temple. Or a pagan, sorry, pagan temple. Okay, that's all good. Let's get that going again. Fantastic news. Lots and lots of upgrades going our way. Great city. Let's get that garden built. The garden's almost done. 3 years, 8 months, so we've got another feature in that. This is going to be insane when this is built. This is going to be, like, actually ridiculous. Not only a lifetime's worth of work, but a campaign's worth of work. I was looking to own and design. You know what? Let's write a friggin' book. Complexity of War. She's an expert at this point, I think. Having clapped the cheeks of France so thoroughly that they lost their capital. Sent them reeling. They're never coming back from that one. Sacre Bleu. More like Sacre Paris to me, but because you annoyed me. How dare you? What's wrong with that? Dislikes West Germanic. They defeated me in a war. Racist. We're not even West Germanic, though, are we? We're North Germanic. Still the best pun anyone's ever come up with. Okay, let's get... Oh, look at that. Queen Boulder the Oppressor. Now I feel like we've got a nice equal round going on here. This is fantastic. Wrong. Despite your name, I'm going to put you in charge of trading. There you go. Let's take a look around. State Inquisitor, let's just set everything up. Why does the King of Ireland hate me with a fury? What the hell's going on there? Gave titles to other dynasties. Minus 246. Because House Slurf is upset that they don't have enough land for their dynasty. I've made an enemy of House Slurf. The patron who suggested House Slurf left a comment on yesterday's episode. House Slurf, if you're going to annoy me, I will end you. In fact, if we ended you now, you would lose it all because your heir is... I would let you live. You can sit there and seethe and hate me. What is that? I can't read that because it's Irish. Irish term meaning the Sword of Light. Whoa, that's cool. This guy is... The Hanor's King of Ireland has... Did I say Icelandic earlier or did I say Irish? Well, you know what I meant. Managed to grab this ancient Irish sword. That's kind of cool. Okay. Advisors. Advisors to the Empress. The Queen of England. Seems very appropriate. And the Queen of Brittany. There you go. Fantastic news. What a council. What a council. Can we get a better council? I'd like to get a council full of kings. We can make a polar bear. A grizzly bear for some reason in this mod. Our chancellor. Not quite as bad as the horse, I will admit. Shame we can't make all the kings. It's a shame they're all so shit that we can't put them in charge. What's going on here? You take that fucking bear off your head right now. This is civilized land. She's destroyed Somerset. A bold move. Immediately comes out swinging. Then I don't blame her. Somerset's a bit of a dump. She's now Dow Germanic. Excellent. Excellent. Pemo is our own successor. I don't like Pemo. He's only got 2 bloodlines, so ideally he won't be for long. How's our actual potential heir and successor doing? Haughty is pretty bad. Playful's pretty good. Curious is pretty good too. High hopes for this kid. Playful becomes gregarious. Curious could become shrewd. Haughty is just kind of bad. Proud, arbitrary, or cruel. Like I said before, arbitrary isn't necessarily so bad if you're being arbitrary in a way that benefits around, right? Let's let our money pick up a little bit before we go to war or do anything ambitious again. I think I'll drop our ships for a while too. Just like that money build. And we're going to keep our retinue pretty much on the continent from now on. Because I have a feeling that the French aren't going to be happy that we took Paris. I think they'll probably try and get that back fairly urgently. Bearing in mind when we took that, they... Oh. A happy little accident. I was visiting a friend of mine. It turns out he had someone there that definitely fit in with his regular crowd. Anyway, he's far too nice to be left down there, so I'm putting him under your care. He tells me he's quite talented. Look, everyone, it's Bob Ross. Incredible. This man spends his time painting happy little trees and lulling those around him into a deep, comfortable sleep with his voice. That's good. That's good. Welcome, Mr. Ross, was it? Wow. Talented courtier arrives in your court who produces happy little accidents when he's around. One of 4 options will happen. 25% chance we become pregnant with no character's child. Oh, Bob Ross's child, got it. Or characters become pregnant with Joris's child. What? Kekvit, I may have found a bug with Bob Ross. Bob Ross has turned up in our court and he's impregnating everybody by the means of a polar bear. 25% chance that we gain Gardner. 25% chance that patrician Shuyi Jestering gains genius. 25% chance. What the fuck is going on? That Fangji Gao gains content. Huh. So I think we've got a 25% chance of falling pregnant with Bob Ross's child. My God. Because this is event-driven and it's independent of fertility, there is a 25% chance here that our character falls pregnant with Bob Ross's son. We legitimize it, and then the Bob Ross House Godslayer Union rules the Republic. Not only rules the Republic, saves the Republic. No. Oh my God, if it happens. Well, I guess we'll wait and see, won't we? I guess we'll wait and see. Did it happen? Tell me it happened. We got genius? We got given genius. Have we always had genius? We haven't always had genius at all. We didn't get pregnant. We didn't get pregnant. We just got genius. What the hell happened? I'm so confused. How does this event even work? Kekvit made this event. I just made his hair, if I remember correctly. So I don't entirely know what he's done here. Bob, why am I suddenly a genius, Bob? Damn it, I was hoping I would get pregnant with Bob Ross's love child and then rule the realm as a slayer of Cthulhu and painter of trees. Ask for help managing my titles. Well, you just died. Do you know how long it took me to... Oh, you shit. Whoever was in Normandy just died. Do you know how long it took me to organise that? Fine, I'll take it. Take Normandy, I don't care. Somebody look after this, for God's sake. Why have we suddenly... I give away the temple. Yeah, but have we lost something else? 9 out of 9. Oh, no, we're genius. We got enough stewardship to hold that final title. That's really funny. Let's play a full key. No. No. Why did he get a landed title? She died of the plague and her closest living relative was a younger brother and our heir. It's just fucking cursed, isn't it? It's just fucked. No matter who I try and land, no matter what child I set up here, somebody dies of an untimely death. And then it all falls apart no matter what. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Why do you hate me, Andre? You're fucking French. I'm not making a French guy my spy master. That's a terrible idea. Patrician Yushi Pan. I trust you. You're terrible, but I trust you. Okay. Are we pregnant? We will find out any time now. I think it's fairly safe to say that, tragically, no baby has been formed. There is no 98-year-old virgin birth, allegedly. Nothing at all. That was a shot in the dark. Unfortunately, not literally in this situation. Damn it. All right, well, we tried. We tried. We're going to make these Duchy level titles again. Yeah. Give it to someone. I'll give it to this guy here. Duchy of Penthrive. That's yours. You're under her. That's good. Yeah, right. Somerset. Why did you destroy Somerset? Why didn't you just give it away? Here. Somerset's yours, my friend. And you're under... Oh, Ireland. Well, that's why. She couldn't give it away. It's a different realm. Great Holy War fails. Who'd have guessed that the original Filka of the original Broken North's faith didn't actually succeed? This has been a clusterfuck today. I don't know what the hell's going on. So what do we do now is the real question. It's alright sitting here wishing that the dynasty was not dying out as horribly fast as it actually is. What are we doing? What are we doing? So we had our granddaughter. She died before she could have a son. But you still have all the bloodlines, don't you? You absolutely do. So now we take our great-granddaughter and hope that she doesn't die. This is shit. What's happened? It's just like the game knows that we're on our last legs. The chance of this happening is so staggeringly low. I mean, the plague is you know, there's an argument to be made that we can't really control the plague. She's got Gardner. Is that from Bob Ross? I don't understand. I'm so confused right now. All right, there you go. Okay, right. Grandchildren. Okay. Oh, the University of Wisconsin sent you a wonderfully illuminated book as thanks for your support. I wonder what I'll learn. Oh, wow. Let's educate these, marry them off matrilineally to other Godslayer dynasty members. They have a child that, in theory, can inherit the realm. We have to get Godslayer members to our court. Is there any Godslayer out there we can bring to our court? Because somebody said, in theory, we should be able to land, or at least get a woman member of our dynasty elected. They can become empress like we are now. Everything's held together. Unless, why are there 2 Bob Rosses? Oh, because he dishes it out to a few people, I assume. Bob Ross, the Count of You? Oh, he's already taken land? What's happening? Painter. What's the trait called? Oh, it's called Bob Ross. Sorry, my bad. Bob Ross. There's 4 Bobs. There's a lot of Bob Rosses. Oh my god, look at how many were put out there into the world. Oh lord, it was like most courts were given a Bob Ross. I remember there was a bug where Bob Ross would impregnate everybody all at once. If I'm not mistaken. Was that not something we had to patch at one point? Classic Bob Ross. A daughter was born to... I don't give a shit about you. I haven't got any of the cool bloodlines. Okay, so we're working now under the assumption that our great-great-grandson is going to inherit the realm. This is a horrible situation to be in. Otherwise, all these bloodlines have been pissed away. What we could do then is we go to our most recent, we click Show Descendants, we look for males. Male. So there's the Baron of Chester. So, look, there's still a chance. If Folky has children, which I'm going to try and find someone his age so it happens as soon as possible. She's okay. Bright, appealing, bright, strong, sold. Marry those off. He has children. All those bloodlines are passed down. And that's a great-grandchild rather than a great-great-grandchild. There's ways we can bring this back. Don't panic. We can still do this. Yeah, that we can still do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are missing the Reformers blood, right? Or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You made 3. Oh, no, that is right. That is right. Oh, man. What a weird situation we're in. Even though we're on top of the world right now, our enemies have crumbled before us. Oh, we still can't win. We're still so far away from victory. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. I mean, victory in the metaphorical sense, of course. Money is in the toilet because of the plague. It's doing pretty good on money, though, to be fair. Oh, man. What's this? We got Godfather, King, of course, of England. Of course, yeah, I've got it. What about your child? Born to a different dynasty of Kang. Okay. Right, sorry. Is there any other sons out there? You. I'm going to marry you off. Arrange betrothal. Or do I want to intimidate this child? Great question. Marry you off to someone of almost your age. I guess she'll do. Conciliatory. That's pretty good. Let's get you two married. There you go. Good shit. So the only male descendants with our blood are both betrothed. That's good. Then we've got 2 great-granddaughters, which all have the blood too, but we have to make sure they're married off matrilineally to a member of our house. Right? So that's going to be a bit more complicated. So arrange betrothal between her and... I'm just going to type in Godslayer, see if that brings it up. Godslayer... Nobody. Well, of course there are no male Godslayers. We've used them all up. The well has run dry. Doesn't really matter too much as long as it's matrilineal, but I would prefer it to a Godslayer. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. We should be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I think we lose a single bloodline. I think the Reformers' blood isn't matrilineal. I think that's about it, but we'll be okay. Everything's fine. It's all coming back together. Okay. Did I just give you 500 gold and in return you bought a friggin' barrel of alcohol? Wrong. What's going on here? Invest that stuff. Focus on investing. Fuck your profits. Put it in the provinces, for God's sake. Poor Godslayer. Oh, she was a genius too. Genius and plain. Did she have all the bloodlines? She did. That's unfortunate. There are plenty of successes with the bloodlines, so let's not panic quite yet. Bob Ross is now our fucking patriarch. Does that makes him Grand Patriarch, right? Makes him our religious head, if I'm not mistaken. Patriarch Bob Ross of the land of the rice and snow. Our moral authority is 0, so we've really got to do something about that. 0 moral authority because of that massive holy war we lost. Defeated in a crusade -10. Finnmark does not have... Well, firstly, it's not ours, so we should go and get Finnmark. And honestly, it's independent. It's right there. It's fresh for the picking. Let's go grab Finnmark. Let's grab that, turn it into a holy site. That will give us a bit more moral authority. It's the wrong place. I love the idea that they got the... certain schools of Chan philosophy stress the importance of enlightening being gradual. Excellent. I love the idea, but bear in mind that we started not in Finnmark, but in Nordland, which is part of the Finnmark Duchy. I love the idea that it's been so long ago that our people were in Scandinavia that they just kind of got it wrong. That's my headcanon. I definitely didn't accidentally put the wrong holy site into the mod, okay? You'd be mistaken for thinking that. Definitely. It's part of lore, you see. It's very tactical. Right, speaking of tactical, I'm taking this. We don't have... Oh, thank you. We are going to have to build a temple there, which is very annoying. Why can't I declare war? Why can't I just take it? Oh, because we don't have Casus Belli. We're not Norse, you idiot. Yeah. Casus Belli, please. How long will that take? 16% chance yearly. Oh, God! This plague, honestly, it's almost like a divine plague. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm in awe. Okay. Oh, you know what? Honestly, at this point, honestly, I've got to do it, haven't I? I've got to do it. Can I name him King of England? I don't know why his dynasty name is Zoo. I guess because he's lowborn. I'll name that Ross for you. There you go. There you go. And I'll rename Bob Ross. It's gone off the deep end this campaign, hasn't it? Thank you, Dungeon Master. There you go. King Bob Ross of England. I've got to customize this. You know what we've got to do with it. Let's go... Let's just go plain, right? And let's find... I want to find one that's just very simply a horizontal line across the shield. Let's go back this way a little bit. Or kind of overshot there a tad bit. Right, okay. It's all the same shit. Oh, this is boring. I've got in mind, I have the perfect crest for him in mind. We just got to find the geometric stuff a little bit. It's something we haven't done before, so I'm considering this an essential part of the campaign because it's something that no one has seen. Right, kind of getting there. Hold on. We'll find one eventually. Don't panic. Just need like or alternative. That's pretty much it. Right. Okay. So we go for a nice sky blue. If I can find one. Oh, it isn't really a sky blue, is there? 12. I guess we'll go with 12. I mean, he is in England, so the fact that it's not sky blue but more of a foreboding darker blue makes more sense. And then nice green, and then a tree, preferably. Bob Ross wouldn't paint a happy little lion. How dare you? You put a little tree there. In this episode, I spend 4 hours giving out titles, then another 4 hours making a shield for King Bob Ross of England. Okay, you know what? He would paint a happy little lion. It's a lion out in the field. The King of Ireland is starting to forgive me a little bit. Probably because he realised, hang on a minute, I probably shouldn't piss these people off. Right, we're hiring a stable master for reasons that I've completely lost on me at this stage. And we've got tech advances. Great news. Okay, so what are we putting in the capital these days? City construction level 6. Construction level 6 or popular customs level 6. I guess I'll just go construction 5. That moves towards the next tier anyway, and we might unlock some new things. Just in kind of, like the Merchant Guild, for example. Lots of upgrades in other cities that we own. Maybe even things in the hospitals. What do we need for that? Church infrastructure, religious customs. We might actually be able to get that. Not quite. We need a little bit more for that one. Okay. Well, this has been a complete state, hasn't it? Well, I'm going to leave it there for today. I apologize this wasn't particularly action-packed and it wasn't particularly entertaining, might be the right word. But it was essential round management from a big war. If we get into that situation again, I'll just edit around it, don't worry. Or I'll do it in between episodes because you don't need to see it again. When you've seen it once, that's it. You know, as far as the tutorial needs to go, I think that's pretty much solved it. We'll take Wales. Treasury is built back up. The wonders are almost done, actually. All of them are getting pretty close to upgraded. 86% on the Great City. 87% on the Palace. What about the Gardens are going to take another year. And then we've got still another 19 years at this point of Frederick. This has been a mess. I'm sorry. It's still trying to save this dynasty as much as possible. It's not working, is it? Whenever we almost have redeemed it, somebody dies and ruins it all. See you all tomorrow.